Hi, everyone. This is Queen Star Akron, the guest host today for your Health News podcast. We are at the Cancer Care Equity Summit here in Washington, D.C., and we have a good group of guests that we are interviewing today to learn more about this important work. And so, first up, he was very kind to me to be the first guest of this podcast. So we have to give him a special shout out for that. Dr. Tom Baer. Thank you so much for being here with us. Would love to know more about why it was important for your organization to be here, and then also learn more about the work that you do in Oregon.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here. I work as Chief Medical Officer for Multi-Cancer Early Detection at Exact Sciences Corporation. And at Exact Sciences, we're really laser focused on early detection of cancer, as well as other cancer diagnostics designed to help us estimate risk of cancer, select therapy, monitor disease, and so on and so forth. But the flagship product is Cologuard, which is an at-home stool-based colorectal cancer screening test that's really made it possible for people to access colorectal cancer screening right in their home and get answers efficiently and effectively. So we're very passionate about cancer early detection. We know there's work to be done on equal access and equity there, and we're very committed to it and happy to be partnering with NMQF to do that work.
And just on that, where can people find Cologuards if they're looking for access to that?
So Cologuard is offered by prescription.
Okay.
So folks need to talk to their healthcare provider, doctor, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, get a prescription, and then the test arrives at home via UPS and is returned from the home. We have a lot of patient support to enable that, including support in 240 languages. So we're really working hard to make it accessible.
Wow, I love that. And speaking of access and early cancer screenings, you talked a lot during the press conference about how that's an important part of bridging the equity gaps in health. And so would love to learn more about why early detection and cancer screenings are so important. What should people know about it?
Well, we know that cancer outcomes when cancer is detected early are much better. For many cancers, that is, when cure is within reach, treatments are more effective, less toxic. So picking cancer up early is a critical step to reducing the burden of cancer. Right now, there are 4 cancers for which we have proven recommended cancer screening tests. That's cervical cancer, lung cancer in smokers, breast cancer, and colorectal cancer. And so it's critically important that people are aware of those and take advantage of those tests when they're appropriate for them. At Exact Sciences, we're also working on new cancer screening tests that we hope will enable us to detect multiple cancers simultaneously with a single test and extend the reach of screening beyond those 4 common cancers.
And for folks who want screenings for other types of cancers, how can they find information about that? Is there even information about that?
So for folks at average risk, those are the 4 cancers for which screening is routinely available and recommended. There's also testing for prostate cancer, and that is available. It requires a discussion with one's healthcare provider about both risks and benefits to decide whether to pursue it or not, but it is available. Beyond that, we just don't have screening tests for many of the common cancers. So we live in a world today where 2/3 of cancers and 2/3 of cancer deaths occur due to cancers for which no screening tests are routinely available. That's what we're focused on at Exact Sciences.
I love that. And so I always like to leave guests with a fun question. We just found out right before here that we're both Beltway kids. You grew up in Rockville. I grew up in Montgomery County. What was your favorite part about growing up in this area?
We lived close by to Congressional Plaza, and going to this lovely outdoor shopping mall that has survived and thrived to this day was a favorite activity of mine. That and playing basketball at the park.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for making the time. I'm so glad that we were able to learn more about the work that Exact Sciences is doing. And thank you so much for your work in fighting for cancer equity across the nation and across the world. Thank you.
It's my pleasure and an honor to be with you today.
Have a good one.
Thank you.